Hi everyone, I'm Nima Rinji Sherpa and I'm a mountaineer. It's good to see you all. And the first thing I think many of you might assume is because I have the last name Sherpa, that it was obvious I would also become a mountaineer. And it's mostly because in Sherpa community, there are many great climbers, starting from Tenzing Norgay Sherpa to Kamirita Sherpa, and maybe me. But yeah, coming from a family of mountaineers and always seeing my family leaving homes almost 8 months in a year, even if people assumed that I would be also a mountaineer, I never thought that. Because up until 5 years ago, I had never been on any single trek of my life. Forget about climbing a mountain. I was just a teenager fascinated with movies, football, photography, and technology. And until I was 10, I was never even a healthy kid. I was skinny and small, and my friend nicknamed me Alien because of the way I looked. But during the global pandemic, I found my dad's camera. And while we were all stuck at our homes, I developed a passion for photography. I tried all kinds of photography and eventually got bored. And when I turned 15, I tried something new. I went on the first trek of my life with an ambition to capture adventure stories. Stories of mountaineers and the mountains themselves. But within the next 4 years, it happened that I would also climb these mountains by myself. From the Himalayas in Nepal, Tibet, China, to the Karakoram range of Pakistan, I managed to climb all the 14 highest peaks. And it was all with an aim to elevate and continue the legacy of the Sherpas, an ethnic group with a century-long history connected to mountaineering. And just like that, here I am, a teenager who on October 9, 2024, made global headlines from New York Times to BBC, CBS, on becoming the youngest person in the world to climb all 14 of the world's highest peaks. And with this experience of climbing some of the world's most dangerous mountains, like Annapurna without supplemental oxygen, Mount K2, and all the 8,000 meter peaks of Pakistan within a month, there are 3 essential lessons which I want to share today to help you face your challenges in the world that's ever changing and very uncertain, especially for the youths. A world where technology moves faster than we can adapt. A world where geopolitical conflicts and global crises like climate change loom large. So how do we find space to thrive and focus? Number 1, be courageous. Life itself is risky, and the fear of failure is something we all experience. But unless you dare to face your fears, rather than running from it, the truth is, you will never grow. In some ways, you have to be delusional, but in the best sense. You're always wrong until you end up proving yourself right. And making courage your greatest friend is the only way you can move forward. Number 2, be curious. The world is changing faster than ever, and knowledge is everywhere if you seek for it. You have to be a lifelong learner. But at the same time, you have to always read the loom to know the unknown and to face the unknown. And never lose the childlike wonder that drives all of us to learn something new. But at the same time, we have to be aware of the misinformations that spread hate, propaganda, and division rather than connection. Number 3, be open to change. I always believe that change is the fundamental law of nature. We're all afraid of change, and it's mostly because it pushes us out of our comfort zones. But if we look at our whole development as a species, it's always that we have been familiar with change and adaptation, from discovering fire, to crafting stone weapons for our survival, to the great inventions of today. Change means meeting the needs of time and challenges to thrive. The mountains taught me that the greatest climb is not just a steep slope, but a climb within ourselves to become braver, wiser, and open to change and embrace it. So whether you are climbing mountains in your life, both literal or metaphorical, remember this: courage will carry you through your darkest moments. Curiosity will light your path forward. And openness to change will ensure you grow stronger with every challenge. So without any too much of story, I just would like to say that go ahead. Dare to be courageous, stay curious, and embrace change. Because your greatest adventure is waiting for you. Thank you.